getting through this with stories to help you get back on track. This is the Rebound Coastal Bend.
Thanks, Dale. Listen, the IRS says that it has issued more than 159 million stimulus payments in just over 2 months. But despite being eligible for a stimulus check, countless folks still have not received their money. Here's more.
In New York State, Hannah Brando has no idea why she hasn't gotten a stimulus payment.
My sister and I, who both have not gotten the check yet, did our taxes this year and got our returns already, so it's very strange.
In California, Alexis Lopez also in limbo.
For most people, it was like, this person got it, this person got it. And I was like, well, maybe there's some delay with mine, no big deal.
And in Ohio, Karen Melroy also stuck in stimulus purgatory.
Received my refund via direct deposit, so there's no reason I can think of why I shouldn't have received one.
All of them get the same message when checking on the IRS website.
No payment status available.
I normally add a few more expletives to mine when I see it, but it's something to the effect of payment status not available.
It turns out they're not alone. Those 4 words are exasperating countless Americans otherwise eligible who have not been paid and can't get answers as to why.
The IRS obviously was very rushed, and even when the government takes 1.5 years to do a computer system, there are problems with it.
In May, the IRS added 3,500 telephone representatives to help with problems, but most can only provide general information.
So I found this 9-step guide of how to get a human on the phone at the IRS. I did it twice and was hit a dead end.
Thank you for calling the Internal Revenue Service office. Due to COVID-19 or the coronavirus, this office is temporarily closed until further notice.
Because IRS offices remain closed due to the pandemic, the agency tells us that call center agents are working from home. That means they don't have access to secure personal information specific to each case.
This was designed poorly, obviously, because it doesn't tell you which of those things happened. And if it is a glitch, it doesn't tell you what kind of a glitch.
The IRS is doing a phased reopening at key processing sites and call centers. In a statement, they say some employees have returned to work in Kentucky, Texas, and Utah. In careful accordance with state and local guidelines, IRS employees are returning to work in Georgia, Tennessee, Missouri, Michigan, and by the end of June, in Indiana, Ohio, California, Oregon, and Puerto Rico. But if you can't get your issue resolved by the end of the year, you may have to claim your unpaid stimulus assistance on next year's return as a credit.
That doesn't help me today.
A sentiment many share as they struggle to rebound financially from the pandemic.
The agency says for case-specific information, the appropriate number to call remains 1-800-829-1040, 1-800-829-1040. Otherwise, you should call your local IRS office and even set up a face-to-face meeting once they reopen.